In the world of military aviation, few stories have made waves like China's rapid rise in unmanned aerial technology. Over the past decade, China has invested heavily in research, development, and production, transforming its Air Force and Navy with cutting-edge drone capabilities. This transformation is not just about keeping pace with global powers, it's about setting new standards and redefining what's possible in aerial warfare. The People's Liberation Army has vaulted to the forefront of stealth drone development, unveiling the GJ-11 Mysterious Dragon in November 2025. This advanced drone, shrouded in secrecy for years, was finally revealed to the world in a dramatic ceremony, signaling China's intent to lead in next-generation aerial combat. This carrier-capable, stealthy, unmanned combat aerial vehicle is more than hardware. It's a signal of shifting power in the skies. Its design allows it to evade radar, operate in contested environments and carry out precision strikes, making it a formidable asset for the PLA. In less than a decade, China has turned a distant ambition into a near-operational reality, as official footage now shows the GJ-11 flying alongside China's top manned fighters. This integration demonstrates a new level of coordination between manned and unmanned systems, hinting at future tactics that could reshape air combat. The GJ-11 is the crown jewel of a growing ecosystem of Chinese unmanned systems, from high-altitude reconnaissance drones to swarming loyal wingmen. These platforms work together to provide surveillance, electronic warfare, and strike capabilities, giving China a flexible and resilient aerial force. Its ability to launch from carriers extends the PLA Navy's reach and lethality, providing persistent strike and reconnaissance without risking pilots. This capability allows China to project power far beyond its shores, maintaining a constant presence in critical regions. The GJ-11's debut marks not just a technical leap, but the dawn of a new, automated era in global military power. As China continues to innovate, the world is watching closely, aware that the balance of power in the skies may never be the same again. The GJ-11 is a masterclass in stealth, built around a tailless flying wing design that's hard to spot on radar. Its dark, radar-absorbent skin and shielded engine reduce both radar and infrared signatures, letting it slip through advanced air defenses. With no cockpit, it dedicates more space to fuel and weapons, carrying precision-guided munitions in internal bays for deep strikes. Advanced sensors make it a formidable intelligence and surveillance platform, able to loiter undetected and relay real-time targeting data. Its most revolutionary feature, high autonomy, powered by AI for takeoff, navigation, and mission execution with minimal human input. The GJ-11 isn't just a drone, it's a next-generation combat system central to China's vision of an intelligent, automated military. The GJ-11's journey began in the early 2010s, with the Sharp Sword prototype's first flight in 2013. That early model was a proof of concept, lacking the stealth refinements of today's GJ-11. After years of quiet development, a redesigned GJ-11 appeared at China's 2019 military parade, signaling a leap toward operational status. By 2023, mock-ups were seen on carrier deck replicas, confirming a naval variant was in the works. Satellite imagery in 2025 showed multiple GJ-11s at key air bases, hinting at advanced testing or early deployment. The PLA Air Force's 76th anniversary in November 2025 featured the GJ-11 flying with J-20 stealth fighters, while a naval variant was spotted testing carrier landings. In just 12 years, China transformed a concept into a near-deployable, carrier-capable stealth drone. This rapid progress underscores China's focused drive to modernize its military at breakneck speed. Launching and recovering aircraft from a moving carrier is a supreme test of engineering, one that demands precision, coordination, and nerves of steel from every crew member involved. The deck is a constantly shifting, hazardous environment where even the smallest mistake can have catastrophic consequences. For unmanned drones, this challenge is even greater. Without a human pilot to react in real time, the drone must interpret and adapt to rapidly changing conditions on its own, relying entirely on its onboard systems. The GJ-11 must rely on advanced autonomy and artificial intelligence to handle the violent, dynamic environment of a carrier deck. Its sensors and algorithms must process wind, waves, and obstacles, making split-second decisions to ensure safe operations. Successfully fielding a carrier-based UCAV is a monumental leap, giving China's Navy persistent surveillance and strike power, far beyond what manned fighters can offer. These drones can stay aloft longer, operate in riskier environments, and provide real-time intelligence across vast distances. Unlike the US, which shelved its X-47B and pivoted to the less stealthy MQ-25 tanker, China has chosen a different path. One focused on developing a true stealth strike capability for its carriers. China pressed ahead with a dedicated strike drone for its carriers, investing heavily in research and development to close the technological gap and leap ahead in unmanned naval aviation. The new Type 076 amphibious assault ship, equipped with electromagnetic catapults, is specifically tailored for drones like the GJ-11, enabling rapid, efficient launches and recoveries even in challenging sea states. This capability transforms China's carriers from regional defenders into global power projectors, allowing them to operate far from home waters and influence events across the world's oceans. The ability to launch stealth drones at sea fundamentally shifts the strategic balance in the Indo-Pacific, giving China new options for deterrence, surveillance, and precision strikes. China's investment in naval aviation is now paying off with a force multiplier that redefines carrier warfare, setting the stage for a new era of maritime competition and innovation. China and the US have taken sharply different paths in carrier-based stealth drone development, each reflecting their broader military strategies and priorities. While both nations recognize the strategic value of unmanned combat aerial vehicles, their approaches reveal a growing divergence in vision and execution. The US led with the X-47B, proving autonomous carrier operations in 2013, but then shifted focus to the MQ-25 Stingray, a refueling drone, not a strike platform. This pivot reflected a desire to support existing manned aircraft rather than push the boundaries of unmanned strike capability, leaving a gap in the US arsenal. Meanwhile, China learned from America's experiments and doubled down on developing a true stealth UCAV. Chinese engineers studied Western prototypes, adapting and innovating at a rapid pace, determined to seize the initiative in this emerging domain. The GJ-11 picks up where the X-47B left off, aiming for a capability the US set aside. It's designed for deep strike missions, stealth, and carrier operations, filling a void that American planners once envisioned but never realized. China's rapid focused development, unhindered by shifting priorities, has closed the gap and may even put it ahead in this niche. Their ability to move from prototype to production with speed and discipline is reshaping the balance of power at sea. By late 2025, China's on the verge of fielding an operational carrier-based stealth UCAV, while the US has no equivalent in service. This marks a significant milestone in naval aviation and signals a shift in the technological race. This divergence is reshaping global security as China's GJ-11 threatens US carriers and bases from new angles. The ability to launch stealthy, long-range strikes from the sea could alter the calculus of any future conflict in the Pacific. The GJ-11 exposes a vulnerability in Western planning. Technological leadership is never guaranteed. It's a stark reminder that innovation can shift quickly, and yesterday's advantage can become today's liability. China's success is a wake-up call that determined rivals can overtake even the most advanced militaries. The race for unmanned dominance is far from over, and the next chapter will be written by those who adapt fastest. The GJ-11's true power emerges when it operates as part of a networked force, teaming with manned and unmanned systems. China is pioneering manned-unmanned teaming, with the GJ-11 acting as a loyal wingman to piloted fighters like the J-20. Drones can be sent ahead to penetrate defenses, destroy threats, and gather intelligence, keeping human pilots out of harm's way. The expendability of drones marks a paradigm shift in air combat doctrine. China envisions GJ-11s coordinating autonomously in swarms, using AI to plan and execute complex missions with minimal human input. This integration of man and machine combines human judgment with machine endurance and data processing power. By building a force where pilots and drones fight side by side, China is redefining the future of aerial warfare. The GJ-11's emergence as a near-operational carrier-capable stealth drone is a geopolitical milestone. It challenges decades of Western air and naval dominance, introducing a hard-to-counter threat in regions like the Indo-Pacific. Western nations must now accelerate their own UCAV programs and develop new countermeasures to keep pace. The rise of advanced autonomous drones like the GJ-11 raises profound questions about the future of warfare, ethics, and escalation. As machines gain more autonomy, the risk of automated conflict grows, pushing military planners into uncharted territory. The GJ-11 signals the end of unchallenged Western military dominance and the rise of a more contested, multipolar era. China is no longer just catching up, it's shaping the future of military technology on its own terms.